Hey everybody, welcome to the Be Weird broadcast. Thanks so much for checking out the show. We got ourselves a lovely pizza for tonight. Everybody loves pizza. Who doesn't love pizza? Oh my goodness. And it's been fermenting for 5 days. I think this is like the maximum you can ferment a pizza. I'm already slamming my fist like Gordon Ramsay, oh my god. But I stubbed my toe so hard that I couldn't go out to the store to get matzah. I'm like enfeebled by just like kicking a metal radiator. So thankfully, it healed. It was just a sprain, and so now we got matzah. We got dough. I'm gonna make a sauce fresh right before your eyes. You're gonna see how easy it is, and you're gonna think, man, I gotta learn how to make pizza. I eat pizza all the time myself. I'm always buying it from others. Man, what? I can make my own pizza, my own toppings. Oh, geez. So that's the joy of it. You do need a cast iron though, because regular ovens, in your kitchen don't get up to that temperature that you need. But if you set it at 500 degrees Fahrenheit an hour before, like we've done, and you make a nice dough like I've done, and you got some cast iron, you can make yourself some delicious food. So let's get right into it. Oh, and also got a new follow from Montreal Player. Love to see if there's a Montreal scene. Good stuff.
And the ultimate end of the marijuana addict, hopeless insanity.
Alright. Thanks so much for the follow. Okay, let's do this. We got ourselves a beautiful, beautiful dough. And I might just add a bit of flour here. Oh, and I'm gonna wash my hands first real quick. Okay, so how are you all doing? Hope you're having a good Saturday, wherever you are in the world. Okay, let's make some pizza. Okay, can see how big it is. Oh, I think that light's too bright. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Get rid of some of that glare. Cool. Yeah. Beautiful. You can see, look at the bubbles. Ooh, boy, this thing is alive. So I'm going to pop all those bubbles. We're going to make a nice sphere. As best I can. I'm still struggling with this part. It's honestly so bubbly. Holy cow. And I'm actually going to try to make 3 pizza, which might be a very difficult thing to do because this has got so much gluten in it. I've never seen such a bouncy pizza ball. Look at it go. Wow. Oh geez. Okay, so start off with a cast iron. Got some light olive oil, and I'm gonna put some in there, put quite a bit. We're trying to make a nice little ball of this fit in there. So let's grab something kind of small. Get rid of any other bits. Say something like that. You think that's big enough? Just make them smaller. There's no format rules, you think? Also, cheers, Montreal player. How's it going? Chin chin. Ça va bien? We're gonna make a small, I think this needs to be just a bit bigger. Let's see here. And this feeling so pliable, it's crazy. All right, so let's make a little dough ball. Well, I got 3 pizza, so I'm hoping to make it as thin as possible, but I think like, hey Sandy, how's it going? Cheers. Sorry, you're stuck as you are. All right, we're gonna try to make this into like a shape. Now, I've seen this technique for more like naan. You kind of start off by making little flat one, like that, just to get it started. And then I think I'm just gonna roll it out. All right. Like with any good stream, it starts off with a little bit of hard work. All right, get that going. Now what I'm thinking is that this has been sitting, the gluten's gotten so strong, so competitive, you know, it can kick the ass of any other piece of dough. We made homemade pizzas last week for my daughter's birthday. She had 2 friends over. Oh, porous stone platter. Oh, I want one of those. Never occurred to me to just use the frying pan. Well, the frying pan, I'm using cast iron, and cast iron's like a huge heat sink. So you can like really get the temperature up with it. That's kind of like why this works. With just an aluminum pan, I don't know if it would work. I think you get like kind of doughy in the middle. It would, the air would be super hot and cook the bread around the outside and on top, but in the middle it'd be all kind of doughy. Be kind of mid. But yeah, I can't believe there's so many Montrealers. I mean, I knew XQC was a Montrealer, but I mean, I thought that was the end of it. Like he left Montreal to do American shit. So, okay, well, look at this. Got ourselves a little pan. We're gonna use lots of oil, make sure it's kind of coated actually, because it's gonna be sitting for a little bit. And you see how it like draws back in on itself? So we're gonna let the gluten relax. I might have put a bit too much oil on that. We're gonna let the gluten relax and then come back to it, push it out, come back to it, push it out. So that's one. We're gonna do the next one. Just gonna cover that pizza up. All right, next guy. Now I need a knife for this. And one of them is bigger than the other, so let's shape this. There we go. Okay, so it's like 60-40. Where's that line? Maybe like here? Oh, I love that, how it like just kind of opens up. Oh, there's a lot of glare though. Let me fix that. Okay, we'll do the smaller one first. I think my dough skills are getting better though. Just like less afraid of it, you know? And honestly, like learning how to make flour and water and fats work for you, that is just cash money. Okay, let's try to shape this a little bit. Now I think, I don't have the right pizza dough, like a Neapolitano, or however you pronounce that. You're supposed to be able to like knuckle it. Like, use your knuckles to open it up. But this thing is so gluten-y. And it's cooking at a much lower temperature. Like 500 compared to like 900 Fahrenheit, I think those guys get up to. It's crazy. Maybe you can, just don't want to embarrass myself, you know? Toss a pizza and lose it. Alright, alright. I hope I do better with this pizza dough than I did with the tacos last week. I don't know. So I need guidance. What can I say? Oh God, no. Oh God, the bots. The bots are leaking in through YouTube, everybody. Now the recipe that I'm following from Kenji Lopez Alt, who's like the man, he's so good. He actually recommends that you just make a dough ball and let it sit for hours, and it'll just kind of like relax, and then you kind of shape it with your fingers and then let it relax. And when I've done this, it just kind of like dries out over time. You know, you got to coat it with a bunch of oil, and it'll still kind of dry out. So I thought this would be a bit more action for the stream. Yeah, now I can start to knuckle it. See here, you can do it like, get closer. All right, I think you use your knuckles because there's less risk of poking through. My tacos are great. I don't know, I knew something was wrong when I was putting rice into them. I think that was the point where truly my arrogance knew no bounds. I gotta figure out how to do corn tacos. That's where it's really at. Nice fresh corn tortillas. Ooh yeah. Okay, so it's starting to get there. It's like very elastic. Holy cow. Come together. Gotta learn how to keep that oval shape. That's the hardest part. It's like got such a weird physics. It's like pulling in on itself in different directions. Dough groups up in odd spots. All right, let's go. So I can't believe, this is like my 14th edition. I cannot believe how long I've been doing this for. It is crazy. And it's the only second time I've done pizza. I haven't been spreading the good word enough. There we go. It's starting to get there. Okay, so I think we'll let that be. I'm already starting. This is where I get my workout. This is how I stay fit during the pandemic. Okay, crap ton of olive oil. Alright, I'm just gonna lay away. Yeah, it looks like we made it about the right size. Okay, something like that. Just gonna coat the edges. And this recipe really benefits from a lot of oil. It's like you're eating pizza, you just gotta go for it. Okay, and we're gonna put just a bit of oil on top, keep it from dehydrating. Okay, that's 2. Gonna run out of towels. Alright, last but not least, I'm just gonna wash my hands. So for once, the news in Canada is popping off. We got we got our own convoy of chuds going to the capital. I always knew American culture would fuck up our country eventually. So that's unfortunate. I'm gonna look into it tomorrow. Do like a news and politics stream, see what the hell's going on. Everybody's fired up. And understandably, I mean, it seems like a pretty dumb issue. A lot of the truckers that I'm familiar with, at least up north, are like Southeast Asian or whatever. Do use cornmeal at the bottom. That's like more traditional pizzas, right? Like, you do that because the stone or the metal is like so hot, you don't want the dough to stick to it all of a sudden. And that's at a much higher temperature. It's like just like a different thing. But you don't have to with this one, you know. Cast iron and oil, you can't go wrong, you know. Move this camera up a bit. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm really starting to enjoy making the pizza sauce the most. I think that's really what makes a difference in a good pizza. Okay, here we go. Flour this up. Okay. So I gotta read like 200 to 300 or 200 pages probably in the next couple days. So that's unfortunate. I'm getting my butt whooped by school. But hopefully that calms down after that. Oh, there's so many air bubbles coming out of it. It's like making little squeaky noises. Please don't crush me. No. Like people Barbecue sauce? Oh, I don't know. That's a controversial. Yeah, I don't know, man. Barbecue sauce pizza? I mean, I think there's only one way to do it, right? Like with some roasted chicken. That could be like a really easy meal if I don't have tomato sauce, actually. Make like a white sauce. Man, what's a white sauce for a pizza? What the hell is that? Oh, it's so misshapen. Oh, it's the oblong pizza. There we go. There we go. Stretch it out. This thing's starting to stick to it. See how like elasticy it is. It does not want to go in one direction. Pesto. Ooh, a pesto pizza? Man, that pleases the vegans. You make the vegans happy. Make like a real vegetarian pizza with like pesto. Ooh, you could put like all sorts of fancy veg, like romaine hearts maybe? Although I've never used that before. I don't even know the first thing. Yeah, I gotta start pushing my boundaries. This is a bit too much of my comfort zone. Not enough opportunity for failure. You know what I mean? Kind of want to see your streamer like push their own boundaries, you know, go beyond. This is like the worst circle I've ever done. All right, let's try to knuckle it. Let's knuckle it. You just kind of pull on it. Nope, still an oblong. Once these are rolled out, get on the sauce. All right, there we go. It's looking like a pizza. Lots of oil. And this time I think I'm going to try to rub it around the edges first. Seems to make more sense. Okay, and then we're going to try to shape this so that it fills the circle. But for now, we got to get started on that sauce, so let's move on. Okay, that's 3. Okay, so I don't have a lot to do. I just got to chop like some garlic, and yeah, that's about it. It's literally about it. Yeah, I think so. Then we can get right onto the sauce. I just need to use this towel. Just gotta make space. Gotta clean up. All right, starting to get somewhere. Next step. Look at this, I staged it and everything. Look at that, boom. Ready to move on. Right now, I already have the onion. See what happens with that later. We got some garlic we gotta chop. Super easy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I said it would be super easy, and now I'm cursed. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay. Probably only need like half that garlic. It's a lot of garlic. And I don't want it to be like overpowering, you know what I mean? I feel like everything's so washed out, man. Let's try this. Still super washed out. Warm? Okay, well. I'm only know how to cook. I'm getting better at videography. I wonder if I should start labeling these ASMR. Huh? What do you think? You can get some of the people who are just like really into... Oh, now you can't see my face. Oh, jeez. It's nothing better than knife on wood. Oh, that's a nice sound. Although some cooking sounds are awful. Like blenders and spitting oil. Oh, that's the nicest sound. Okay, garlic. I wonder if I'm a slow cook in comparison to the average cook. I feel like I am. Oh god, oh no. But we're gonna start cooking. We're gonna start the sauce. So I'm gonna move you over. Close your eyes if you get seasick. Alright. Here we go. Oh man, the oven is humming. Absolutely humming. All right, here we go. Okay, easy. We're gonna make pizza sauce. Dead simple. Got a nice pan. Gonna put in some olive oil. More of that light olive oil. And we're also going to put in a bit of butter. I'm going to put this in while the pan's still cold, so that the butter doesn't scorch. And the oil, as it heats up, gives the butter some time to melt. Now I'll add a bit more flavor. Yeah. And we'll know it's ready when the butter's melted. So that's nice. Now, just need some red chili flakes. Need some oregano. And one thing I should talk about actually is I'm actually using strained tomatoes here. You can see that. And I thought about it, when you get this on sale, it's like $3 for a jar, 680 mil. It's quite a bit. And I'm gonna use like maybe a third of this, like maybe $1. And if I were to make this with fresh tomatoes, it's about four of these Roma. 4 of the Roma, let's say. And that works out to about $2.50. You know, it's pretty expensive actually in terms of just raw tomatoes. So if I use this whole bottle, like if I make a dal or a curry or I don't know, just like a straight up tomato sauce or whatever, maybe use the rest in a chili, then I'm definitely getting my bang for my buck. But if I don't use all of it, it's not really worth it. So it's kind of like kind of gotta know your own behaviors. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's crank up the heat. Get my beer. Get some salt, get some sugar. All right, butter's all melted. How's that look? Do you blanch the tomatoes? Well, it's strained. So, oh, but if I had whole ones, nah, that's too much work. So much work. So much work. Too much work. Too much work. I mean, if you just like cook them for like 30 minutes to an hour, they start to lose all their, like, oh, here we go. Getting stun locked. Okay, so we're gonna put some dried oregano. We're gonna put our garlic in. I'm gonna put in our chilies. Just enough to give it a bit of sauce. Move that all around. Should start to smell incredibly fragrant. There we go, beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna put the onion halves in, push them down. Okay, and before that garlic starts to burn, so now, oh, put in a bit of salt. Yeah, add in our tomatoes, crank up that heat. Now the benefit of using the strained tomatoes is that I don't have to blend them at the end. You don't really want your pizza sauce to have like chunks, like to be kind of, I mean, some people actually like a nice chunky tomato sauce, so you know, to each their own. I don't know, I'll even like blend my if I make a fresh pizza sauce, I'll end up blending it at the end, you know. Okay, so get that temperature up, add a bit of sugar. It's gonna help with the acidity. Now because, oh, sorry, I'm gonna have to block the camera from spitting tomato juice. Yeah, since I'm not like cooking this down from fresh over a long period of time, it's gonna be kind of acidic, so I'm gonna put a bit of sugar in there. And we're just gonna try to get it to a nice simmer while we work on everything else. Put in a nice bay leaf. And what else? Is that it? I think that's it, everybody. I think that's the basics to a good pizza sauce. Alright, we'll let that cook down. It's at a nice low temperature. Clean up a little bit. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. check in on the dough. They've kind of pulled in on themselves. So I'll have to work them a little bit. So let's get our toppings together. Best part. Just gonna put the tomatoes away. Alright, we're going back. What's interesting, Bella? Oh boy. There we go. Oh, dirt. Okay, clean that up. Okay, so we got ourselves some mushrooms, got ourselves some jalapeno, some peppers, got ourselves some red onion. Does that sound like good toppings? What are your favorite toppings, chat? What's your favorite kind of pizza? That's what I have. Oh, and some olives. This is basically what I just had in my fridge. Always the best way to make a good pizza. Just kind of using up leftovers. Bacon. Bacon's too expensive. It's too expensive. Prices has gone way up. No more bacon. Gotta experiment a little bit more. But yes, normally pepperoni and bacon, right? Some sort of sweet meat. Man, what is the ideal pizza? Well, I do have some leftover feta. What does feta go well with? It's kind of more of a vegetarian pizza. We got 3 pizzas here, so we can kind of... We don't have to put everything on everything. We can have some, like, variety here. Little personal pan pizza. Probably won't have enough pepperoni. 3 pizzas? Okay, mushrooms. Done. I'm gonna go check on that sauce. It is simmering. Okay, doing good. Mushrooms done. Jalapeno. Jalapeno's easy. I love jalapeno on a pizza. It's just got such a great look. Nice bright color. Well, this feels like a spicy one. Okay, jalapeno. Nice. Okay, next up, peppers. Oh shit. I forgot to add this to the sauce. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. I legit spent like 15 minutes like cleaning out the basil and figuring out which sprig I was going to use for the sauce. Like, oh, this one's good, but this one's got a bit more wilted leaves. Cleaned it and everything and then completely forget it. I think I remembered in time, thankfully. Ooh, these are starting to show their age. And how do we want this? Julienne? So I'm just gonna cut these into quarters because it's quicker to get rid of that white stuff, which is like in it, like there's nothing going on there. Don't want it. Get out of here. Okay. So yeah, maybe I try to make a Hungarian goulash next. That's been on my list for like ever. It would be nice to make a dragon bowl to keep the vegans happy. But it's hard to get good fresh veg in the winter, you know? It's not the same like going to Jean Talon in the summer. Oh, my camera. Oh man, what a debacle. Absolute debacle. Yeah, I might be on a talk show tomorrow, possibly. Which could be fun. It's like a whole talk show scene on Twitch. Although from what I've seen, I don't know. People are kind of silly. Peppers. The poivron. Excellent. Okay, I've been craving red onion. So we're gonna put a bit of that in. Ooh, not the best cut. Okay, I gotta go check on that sauce soon. Then we gotta check on our dough. There we go. Put little onion bits on all of it. Is that enough? What do you think? Oh, I've run out of little buckets. Okay, some olives last. All right, sauce is sizzling. Toppings are almost done. Actually, check on the sauce. Yeah, I might need a bit of water. Okay. Glad I stopped for that. The basil was like starting to fry. Yo, how's it going, Dolo Brando? Thanks for checking out the stream. we are doing toppings right now. Love to know what your ideal pizza is. Some other streamers, they can go out to like, you can just like go outside. They like live in California, and it's like, look, content, warm weather. But I live in an Arctic hellscape known as Canada. So you got to make hot food, like pizza. So we got peppers, jalapeno, mushroom, red onion, olives, and pepperoni. I think that's the selection. We got 3 pizzas to work with. So I don't know. I can almost put everything on everything. Pizza sauce is starting to smell closer and closer to finished. Just have to keep adding a little bit of water just to kind of round it out. There we go. Some olives. Delicious. Okay, alright. I think that's it for toppings. Am I missing anything? Other than pepperoni? Oh, mozzarella! What am I talking about? We got some extra basil leaves too, but I don't know about that. I find like if I do basil, if I do basil too early, and you put it on like in the pan, it just like burns. You know, it doesn't like totally work. It comes out like all kind of dark and it's good. I don't know, man. And if you put it on at the end, I guess putting it on at the end is probably best. That's usually not too bad. Okay, let's clean this up somehow so it's not a gigantic mess. Okay, and we gotta do something with these onions. Let's go like this. There we go. Okay, done. Sauce is looking close to done. So let's check in on our pizza. Look at how much it like retracted. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna pour myself a beer. Hydration check, chat. Get yourself a drink, water. Wine, beer, ayahuasca. All right. Cheers. Cheers, chat. Happy Saturday. Okay. So we should be able just to kind of push this out. Sort of mold it. Oh, we didn't do the cheese. Got a grated cheese. Lots of cheese. I had a really hard time picking up mozzarella. I was like, do I get the premium brand at full price at like $8? Or do I get the cheaper cheese that's on sale for 50%? So it's like half the price. So I went for the cheaper cheese. It was hard to do, but you know, now's the time to tighten the belt, and you know, if you work with fresh ingredients, it's not too bad, I guess. Okay, this is already looking pretty good. Looking pretty pog. All right, that's one. Number two. That sauce is smelling done. I'm gonna turn it off. Nice. I got people watching on YouTube and Twitch. Let's go. Media Mogul over here. And this guy's doing all right too. Really springy. I'm really hoping that like one of the tough parts about this recipe is that you get like a Pizza Hut kind of dough, right? It's like really spongy, like it's got body, it's thick. And I'm hoping to kind of use the same amount of dough, but a bit thinner over 3 pizzas instead of 2. And with a nice long ferment, I'm hoping it's like gonna be like super bubbly. This guy's looking okay. All right, 2. Ooh, not sure what number 3. Number 3 is too oily. Went ham on the oil. Yeah, a bit too much. Yeah, there we go. It's a bit better. Okay, little baby one. Little personal. I've never made one with the small cast iron, so I'm curious how it works. Put some oil around the sides. It's got a lot of spring to its step too. Okay, so the pizza sauce is just simmering. I turned it off. The heat is going out of it. And I'm gonna take out the bay leaf, the onion halves, and the sprig of basil. Now I'm gonna bring it over here and let it cool down while I grate some cheese. Nice. Alright. Now it's a bit hard to see, but the onion has some char there, and that was like from the beginning when there's lots and lots of oil, and we sort of pressed it in, made sure it got like real good contact with the bottom of the pan, and then just sort of let it sit. And so that over time got nice, lovely caramelization. I'm just gonna like sweeten it up, make it a bit tastier. Okay, cool. So let's grate some cheese. Best part. Okay. Yeah, if I was a real mad lad, I would have a pesto ready and have like a pesto pizza and like maybe a leftover Indian, making like a butter chicken pizza. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna let that cool down. We're doing mozzarella. Mozzarella. So yeah, this isn't the most exciting mozzarella I've seen. Let's see here. Mozzarella. It's just Selection brand. It's like pretty lower quality cheese. Let's see how it holds up. I mean, I checked really closely like moisture and stuff, because that's what I think matters. But I mean, if it turns out fine, man, I'm gonna save like $5. How can we do this? There we go. Best meals start with fresh dough and grated cheese. Oh god, I gotta eat more vegetables. Man, remember when Epic Mealtime filled the void? Oh jeez. I got a brand new grater and it's so sharp it actually cut me. No. Damn. Gotta kind of like wait till it stops bleeding too much, just a little cut. And that's not gonna stop me from getting cheese. Or maybe it is gonna stop me from getting cheese. All right, let me put a Band-Aid on this real quick. Cut the cheese to grater? Pardon? What does that even mean? I like managed to scrape my skin so well that it just won't stop. Alright, I'll try to just stay low. Not the best content. Oh man, talk about a live stream fail, huh? That's one way to get onto live stream fail. Cut yourself while cooking. Only true path to success, from what I understand. It's like such a tiny cut that I just want it to stop. And then we can move on. You did this to me. You did. Oh, cheese grater. This is why I'll never get a mandolin. Like, I just like... If I can't handle a cheese grater, Jesus. Wow, what is going on, man? Stop. Gotta like hold it tight for a few minutes, I guess. Well, everything's kind of in a holding pattern anyways, so that's fine. We can get our sauce in a little bowl. So after all that work, got ourselves some pizza sauce. Pizza sauce. Delicious. Still steaming? All right. 7:13. Yeah, we'll get this pizza in going as soon as this stops. Man, bummer. It's like such a small cut. I don't even have a band-aid small enough for it. I just got all these big, massive ones. Bummer. It's like not even a one-handed thing. Most of cooking is like a two-handed thing, to be perfectly honest. I don't think there's anything you do one-handed in the kitchen. Okay. Damn, man. Like, literally can't do this. Like, hoping for, like, doesn't... Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to get a band-aid, I guess. Bummer. Bummer. Okay, a little bit of a pause in the stream. No, I just scrape it like long, like lengthwise. There's a lot of little pieces. I'll just actually take care of it. Found an appropriately sized band-aid, and we off and away. Let's go. Get this cheese going. How much cheese is enough? That's the real question. Alright, we'll do about half the brick. Okay, we got cheese. Oh, look at that delicious cheese. Alright. Got first up, small guy. Just need a little bit. Spread it out. Oh, I'm so hungry for this pizza. sauce. Okay, that's one. Number two. Kind of thick, not gonna lie. Almost like more paste than a sauce. Don't think I put enough water into it. That's okay. Just kind of like spread it out a bit more. It's gonna have a nice, rich flavor. Yeah, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Okay. Spread that sauce. Fresh dough, fresh sauce, freshly grated cheese. I don't know how I can go wrong with this. Should be delicious. Okay. Cheese. Gonna start in the middle and then push out towards the edges. Pizza! Sorry, late arrival due to being bad at technology. That's okay. Even people who are good at technology are bad at technology. It's not really made for us. It's kind of made at us, you know. And don't worry, I've made lots of mistakes too. Whee! Which I guess you kind of missed out on. If you poke at your dough lightly with your fingers and then add your sauce to the little pockets. Ooh, that's a good idea. I'll have to do that in the next ones. Because I already kind of put the cheese on. And I don't have enough cheese, everybody. I'm going like pretty thin. I mean, it's pretty thick. It's pretty thick, the sauce, as it is. It's kind of like thin, I'll do that, but this is pretty thick. Alright. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to grate some more cheese. Definitely gonna have to grate some more cheese. Oh, what was I thinking? Or maybe I put some just feta on the other one? Crumble some feta? Gotta use that up. I think you want matzo because it's low moisture, right? What happened to it? Matzo. Yeah, this is a comfort stream. This is comfort food, everybody. Not no shame. Okay, that should be enough cheese. So hard to say how much is enough. Alright, swapping you in. On goes the cheese. That's probably enough. Alright, let's do toppings. So I think this little guy is going to be vegetarian. A little vegetarian one. Put the leftover cheese wherever there's little pockets missing. Well, that is not enough cheese. Oh, geez, I could do the whole brick. Swear to goodness. Okay. Start off with this. Let's do Some peppers. Nice bright colors. Can you see that? There we go. Get some mushrooms on there. Lovely, lovely. Get some olives. Bit of red onion. Yeah. Okay, some olives. All right, there's our first pizza. Ready to go in the oven. And then when it comes out, I'll put some Parmesan and maybe a bit of basil. This one needs a little more skin on it. Wait, what do you mean by skin? A little more skin. Okay, we're gonna put a bit of pepperoni on these guys. Vegans, look away. Shield your eyes. Okay. Put these around the edges. Work our way inwards. Best I can do is a trigger warning. Okay. And at this point, I'm just working to get everything in the oven. I'm so hungry. I didn't eat till like, I think I ate at like 11? 12? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, oh, jeez. Okay. That's done. Put on some jalapeno. Lovely jalapeno. Maybe some mushrooms. Just kind of toss them on. Should be fine. Don't want too much. Some onions. And I think that's pretty much good to go. Yeah? The olives? How about some olives? Everything but peppers. Okay, you're done. Last but not least. Okay. Do this as quickly as possible. I've seen a lot of hot takes around pizza. It's amazing how much people can have an opinion on it. Okay. There's like this Italian pizzeria just down the street from me. And they're like these old grizzly farts. They've been doing it like for so long, they're like exhausted. Okay, there's enough there for pizza. And yeah, the way they do it is they just like stuff the ingredients. I'm okay with pineapple. I think a lot of people enjoy food because it's got contrast in flavor, and a sweet flavor with salty makes sense in lots of contexts. The crazier stuff I've seen though is like strawberries and like an all fruit pizza, and then like I'm just confused because what's the sauce going on there, right? Like let's do like a half jalapeno, half pepper, something like that. So yeah, I could get behind maybe some of the more obvious choices, but some of the less obvious, I don't know, man. People doing weird stuff. Like I've seen Korean pizzas that are just out the wazoo. Just very strange. All right. We're about getting close to showtime. Use up the rest of these. Or at least most of them. See here? Okay, get rid of the red onions. Okay, in the oven, everything goes. Okay, we are rapidly approaching food. I can see dessert pizza being good, but I don't know if it's pizza then. It's more of a pastry, right? Then it's just dough that you're putting stuff on, you know, like chocolate or what have you. Okay, so we got a bit of leftover mushrooms. I'll have to think of a use for that. I made a lovely Dutch baby this morning. That's why I'm hungry, because that was the last thing I ate like 7 hours ago. And the Dutch baby had some mushrooms and some onions. Very lovely. I ate the Duchess's baby. So all we gotta do is to clean up a little bit. Now's the time. And maybe shred some Parmesan. Now, one thing I'm worried about with this pizza is that it's got so much, it's 5 days it fermented, it's got so much in it that I'm worried it's gonna, like, these bubbles are gonna form. That's part of the reason I didn't try poking it, because I think if I put divots in, it might create bubbles in other places. And this one's like really prone to that, because it's like, it's got just the type of dough it is. It's a bread flour and everything. Okay, let's clean this up. Grate some more cheese. Got a lovely Parmesan here. But ever since I found the website cuberule.com, my whole concept of food has been obliterated. I don't really understand what food is anymore. What tacos are, or pizza, or any of it. It's all just ways to deliver bread into your body. Alright, let's get some Parmesan going. This is a really nice Parmesan. I'm gonna be sad when it's gone. I'm a sad panda. Okay. Parmesan. Do I have the recipe online? This is, if you search Kenji Foolproof Pizza, you'll find the recipe that I'm following. Maybe I can find it real quick. I've sent it to you, I'm sure. I'm sure I've sent it to you like several times. But you're looking for SeriousEats.com, Foolproof Cast Iron Pizza by Kenji Lopez-Alt. Brilliant. Okay, I gotta clean up a little bit. think the best part of making pizza is like watching it, you know, bubble up. And I wish I could get the camera in there, like just put it right in the oven, you know? But these got a little whiles to go. So let's just clean up. So much homework to catch up on. I can't leave too much of a mess for Michael tomorrow. Can't screw myself over too hard. Oh boy. Alright, let's clean this up. Okay, we'll pull up a chair and hang out. Let's find that recipe. Keep this on the cheese. So good. Alright, let's see here. We are looking for foolproof pizza. Nope, wrong one. Okay, so this is the recipe. Now I took some liberties with it, but he's got a whole like, oh, so he's put a huge amount of cheese on there. Holy cow, that's crazy. But he's got a whole thing about how little work it takes. You just kind of, it's a no-knead recipe actually, but I work mine a bit differently. You can see all that huge amount of oil he put in there. Obviously made a very lovely sauce. It's him making the dough ball. This is his technique about like letting it relax and flatten. Holy cow, he put so much sauce. That's crazy, my guy. What are you doing? Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Next time I'm just gonna put way more sauce in. My question is when does he put the bay leaves in there with it? So yeah, that's the recipe. I did all the prep. And it should come out something like that, we're hoping. That's the dream. That's the dream, everybody. Okay, that's enough of that. We got cheese. Let's check up on the pizza. Okay, I think it's like half done. It's like half done. Oh god. Oh jeez, I'm so hungry. What do I do? What do I do? Yeah, we're gonna find some like weird pizzas online. See what some strange Korean pizzas are going on about. Ooh, maybe I like the fried chicken on top. That could be good. We've got at least another 5 minutes on that, 5-10 minutes on that pizza. I'm thinking. Yeah, strawberries. What is happening? Why? Uh-oh. Wait, no, why are you telling me about a massacre? Go back to the... Go back to the thing that we all cared about. There we go. Homemade ranch sauce and the other half a tomato sauce. And then he rushes out with 10 large pizzas to a professor in Seoul. A pepperoni and bulgogi pizza with sauce made from gochujang. Mmm. Enhance. Enhance. Okay. Okay. Maybe some green pepper in there, and I don't know what that other thing is. Garlic? The king of weird pizzas? Did I see that mocha flavored? No. No. Mocha flavored. Okay, a la carte customers can choose crust fillings such as egg tart custard, cream cheese, mocha flavored cream cheese, or the bright yellow sweet potato, which has a tasty light whipped texture. Other classics, the potato wedge, bacon, and mayonnaise pizza, are available at Mr. Pizza. Also the Seafood Island, which is coconut and a border of crumbed deep fried prawns, or Omni rib featuring ribs and barbecue sauce. Huh. Interesting. Pickles are almost always served with pizza, perhaps because they are a palate cleanser because pizza is greasier than most Korean food, or because it's an approximation of kimchi. That's some pickled jalapeno. Whoa! What's happening? That's just a dessert. That's not pizza. Okay, it's starting to bubble in a beautiful, miraculous way. Amazing. This strawberry pizza is served with pickles? Stop. Stop. Why? How can you go from... you eat the sweet pizza and then you eat... Oh man, the sour pickle? Kim says most of his clients are, quote, of course female. In Korea, people think pizza, pasta, and spaghetti foreign dishes. In other words, that's the woman's food. You ain't gonna find no men, some Korean men, having no woman's pizza. Okay, oh god. He added the new pizza, which has whipped cream, red beans, melted cheese, and walnut powder. What's happening? What is happening? A pizza with nurungji? Did you explain what nurungji is? What was popular was a pizza with nurungji, the crispy burnt rice that forms at the bottom of a rice cooker and is eaten as a snack. Huh. Yo, this is just a whole nother level. What the hell did I click on? It's kind of like this industrial. Very dirty. Oh god. That floor. Oh god, who took this picture? Ready to eat nurungji pizza. Is that like an egg white? What's going on there? A strawberry pizza goes out. It's like a dessert, so this guy's based. He knows what's going on. She makes a nurungji. The base is a round sheet of scorched rice, and on top of it is a layer of pizza dough, then gochujang sauce, capsicum and onion, bulgogi and cheese. I would eat that. Deviated completely from traditional and even Koreanized pizza's one constant, the dough base. Right. It'd be like really crunchy, eh? Huh. Very strange. Okay, we gotta check on... Oh, what a bizarre pizza. Okay, this is almost done, like minutes away. I'm like freaking out, everybody. I'm freaking out. It's gonna be so good. It smells intoxicating, honestly. Absolutely intoxicating. Alright, let's set this up. Basil. I probably should have put the basil right in there with it. That was a faux pas. Oh man, so close. I'm definitely at the stage where I'm just like kind of staring it down. It's like staring at the deliciousness. Oh god. Okay. Just checking on my settings. Nice. Oh man, I can't wait. In other news, the university is going to be having us go to school in the flesh. So that's good. That's a thing. Well, all the students have to go back. And our teacher's going to try to do hybrid learning. So it's going to be fun to watch her struggle. An uphill task. Oh, that food's like here. It's ready. It's got to be. Okay, we'll check the little baby one at least. Oh no! No! Still got a little bit to go. Yeah, I can probably call it, but it could probably go just a little bit longer. Ah! Ah! Corporeal education. What is this? 2019? Wait, who's beating who? Yeah. We're gonna have to incorporate ourselves in the flesh. So yeah, I think it sounded like the teacher was really trying not to do online classes, and her hand's getting forced. And so she's like, "But it's okay. You take the class from home, and I'll just facilitate both of them." I'm just like, it never works. It just never does. Like the people who are at home, and I know a lot of kids have been going through this, during COVID, just like you can't hear shit. The big growing scandal in Quebec's school system is that they plunked down a bunch of money on like these cameras that like follow. It's got like a brain in it, and so it can like follow people's when they're talking, and it like moves and tracks the teacher and all this stuff. But it's so hard to calibrate that it's like super sensitive, so it's like picking up kids' private discussions in the back of the room and like focusing in on them. Or like it's just like this really wide lens, and it's like constantly moving all the time, so kids are getting sick watching it at home. And it's just massive debacle. It's just absolute shit show. So yeah, no bueno. See how that pizza's doing. Yeah. It's looking pretty good. Let's see. what are the big guys? Oh, it's so hot. Alright. Oh no, definitely not done. What the hell? So strange. Okay, you're kind of done. Oh, that's super weird. Oh no. Okay, maybe a bit of a problem. I've never seen this happen with a pizza before. This guy's fine. Look at this one. This one looks good. Ooh, yeah. Put some cheese on it. But one of the main ones, one of the main pizzas, it's got like a little bubble in the middle. A little bubble. So it's a bit uncooked in the middle. What has happened before in the past is if it's not cooked, you just kind of put it on the burner. You can just kind of... How could terrifying surveillance tech possibly go wrong? It's where the pizza fairies live in, you think? Like whenever there's a bubble, it's just like pizza fairies smoking their smoke leaf and hanging out and making a little space for themselves. Okay, let's put some little basil leaf. Wee little basil leaf. Ooh, it's so hot. I probably should have taken this out of the cast iron before I dressed it up. Super hot. Okay, all right. Let's take that out. Yeah, like how forest fairies live in holes in trees. They do. Oh, I didn't know that. All right. Once this one's done, it's probably ready to take the second one out, and then we'll wait for the third. All right. It's pretty close to knocking my beer over. Okay, so there's our first one. Oh, sorry about that. That was loud. Ah, there's our first guy. Looking pretty good. Let's do our next one. Okay, that looks done. Oh yeah. All right, yeah, that's done. That's done. We'll call it. Pizza! Holy shit. Look at that pizza. Alright, let's put some Parmesan. Lovely. Looks like it cooked really nice too. Put some basil on there. I'm trying to get the basil on as quick as possible. The Parmesan's gonna kind of melt, but it's also sort of not. So you get that nice sharp flavor. And then hopefully you get the basil on quick enough that I can sort of let the heat break it down a bit. Well, basil's always lovely, but okay. And I find the best way to save money is just to use 100% of what you buy, usually. Okay, I'm gonna check on that last one. Ooh, starting to get a bit too hot in there. Okay, I mean, I guess it's done. Come on, move over. Oh. Woo. Okay, we got our little personal pan. Ow. C'est bien chaud. Alright. Pizza, everybody. This one's a bit more burn around the edges. Some people really like that. Bit of cheese. This is looking pretty good. Finish it off with the basil. Well, points for color alone. Points for effort. Man, what a lot of work, eh? You can't have delicious food. It just takes back-breaking labor. And oodles of time. Okay. Let's do the small guy first. Uh-oh. Oh, I probably should take a picture, eh? Oh, look at this guy! Look how cute it is! Little tiny pizza. I honestly can't help myself, so. Oh, wow. You can even see the crumb. Can you see that? Oh, wow. Holy cow. That is incredible. Wow. Oh, the dough just like got so much texture. So I gotta take a picture of this. Maybe get the personal pan out of there. And there you have it, chat. It's not so hard to make pizza. Just takes a bit of time and effort, but dang. I wish I knew how to take better pictures. Well, let's enjoy. We'll chop it up. This one's kind of doughy in the middle, I guess. Also a bit bigger. Okay. And greasier, of course. So let's take a look. There you go. How's that look? There you go. Pizza, everybody. Mmm. Oh wow. Yeah, this is the best pizza I've had. The dough is just like, I don't know, it's just like another level. Mmm. It's got like a nice initial bite, like a crunch, and then it's like really pillowy and soft in the middle. Mmm. Mmm. Wow. Yeah, I totally recommend it. So good. Holy cow. Can you hear that? Can you actually hear the crunch sound? No. You're lying. There's no way. Let's see. Mmm. Woo. Sheesh. Well, I think, what should we do next week? I was thinking make him do a pho. I got a bunch of bones to boil. That or a dragon bowl. Do like a vegan special. Maybe something outside my comfort zone. Wow. So good. And all in all, how much does this cost to make? I would say like maybe $10 to make all this pizza. I like these little small guys. I'm glad I made the little personal pan. Like having one from every pizza. Pizza in this economy? Yeah, there's a couple pizza stands that used to sell at the dollar. You know, get a slice for $1. You can't do that anymore. Like you're just getting, like you just can't do it. A pho, P-H-O, but like spelled differently. It's a Vietnamese soup. Very lovely. And Dragon Bowl you've had, it's the one with all the veg, and it's got that incredible sauce based on nooch, nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast and tahini. Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, I'm using stuff that's just been hanging around. Bell peppers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it. It's pronounced pho. The bell peppers, you know, I bought them a while ago. They're at the end of their shelf life. The basil was a bit expensive at like $1.50. Kai wants to know what I'm doing next week. Well, I don't know yet. You should follow me on Twitter. That's where the latest news is. But definitely want to do a Dragon Ball. just such a good recipe. Yeah. But margarita pizzas, like, the reason they're really good is because you have like this super thin dough cooked in like a really hot Dragon Ball info. Yeah, there's a secret recipe I got from the mom of my ex. Now I'm gonna blast it all over the world. And it's an expensive sauce. It's a sauce that if you bought it from Au Vivre, the ones who like popularized it, it's like $9 for 350 ml, 400 milliliters. Awful deal. But it's based off of nutritional yeast, which can be a bit hard to source, especially up north. Wow. You can see where the cheese bubbled up. That's what the crunching's all about. All that fried cheese at the edges. Oh my god. Whew. Found a hot jalapeno. Yeah, you just like see how much gluten there is. I don't know how well you can see that. It's got so much texture to it. So much pull. Oh, you should. Make the dough tonight. Yeah, it sits overnight. And I actually did it the hard way with the rolling pin. In the recipe, did I link that? No, I didn't. I kind of showed you where it was. But in the recipe, he just recommends, you know, like at midday, around like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, you shape your balls, you cover them in oil, you kind of let them sit and rest and push them out a little bit, and come back in an hour, and they should like be like relaxing. And the gluten's gonna relax so that you can push it a bit more, it tenses up, and then once it starts being too springy, you leave, go do other stuff, come back in an hour. Same process until it fills the edges of the cast iron. The way I did it leads to less bubbles. You can see like everything is kind of like small bubbles, really kind of a lot thinner. This can like really blow up. It's like a Pizza Hut pizza. But yeah, if you have a can of tomatoes, that's normally how you make the pizza sauce rather than like strained tomatoes. You just gotta do that extra step of like blending them or cooking it for like an hour so that it reduces. But yeah, otherwise, especially if you have 2 people in the kitchen, took me maybe 2 hours to do all this. An hour and a half like actually cooking, about an hour of prep. And half of that was cleaning my kitchen, let's be honest. Well, that was lovely. Thanks so much for showing up. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you had some fun. Thanks for the new follow, Montreal Player. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you're on Twitch, give me a follow. I'm here every week. Crushing it. Yeah, the dough is so good. Oh my god. It'll be a bit more spongy if you make the dough tonight. Be ready for tomorrow, but it'll still be amazing. Still be really good. Thanks for showing up, Halogen. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'll be covering the trucker convoy tomorrow. I cannot keep away from it. It is Canada's own parade of chuds and hogs. I gotta know what's going. Apparently they're like defacing a Terry Fox statue. Like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm gonna check that out tomorrow. I got a crap ton of reading to do, but I'll probably do a stream tomorrow. There may be a talk show that I'm on, the Hippy Dippy Recruitment Pool, and it's like an elimination interview, like an elimination talk show. You come on, if you're not boring, they kick you off. So it seems like a fun way to spend my Sunday evening. Otherwise, bye everyone. I'll see you next week. Have a lovely evening. See you later. Revoir. Arrivederci. Buenas noches. Guten Nacht.